Hey everybody, I'm here today to tell you that I'm going to buy an Audi R8. I plan on buying an Audi R8 in about 5 years, okay? I have been a huge fan of the Audi R8 ever since it was first released. I love the exterior styling of the car. I love the interior. I love the way that it feels. I love the way that it looks. I love the way that it sounds. I love the performance specs of the car. I am a huge fan of the car. It is my dream car. And I have been working tirelessly for a long time. And I haven't been working tirelessly specifically to be able to afford the Audi R8, but I've been working tirelessly to be financially successful in general. So in this video, I will sort of be talking about the car and being able to afford it, and I will also be touching up upon being able to achieve anything that you want in life, as long as you are willing to work hard enough, okay? So once again, I'm going to be buying an Audi R8 in 5 years. I have been working crazy hard for a long time, okay? Ever since I was pretty much 12 years old, I have worked multiple jobs, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, but for those of you that don't know, I currently work full-time, and I work full-time at a job, and I also have multiple businesses that I own and run, and I'm trying to scale those businesses as well. So I work at a full-time job during the day, and at nights and on the weekends, I run my businesses. So I've been working really, really hard. I work many hours in a day, and I also work very hard within those hours. So with that being said, I've been working really hard to be able to set this goal of buying an Audi R8 in 5 years. Now, the interesting thing about it is that if you had asked me 10 years ago if I would ever be able to afford an Audi R8, I would probably say probably not, simply because, you know, I didn't know how I would be able to achieve that sort of money or that financial status, okay? But, you know, as I progressed and I was able to grow my businesses, I was able to say, yes, sooner or later I'll be able to afford one. And then as of recently, I've been able to actually set a timeline and say that in 5 years, I'm going to buy an Audi R8. And as long as things keep going the way that they're going and I keep working really hard, I will be able to afford and buy an Audi R8 in 5 years, okay? That's the plan. That's what's going to happen. And the interesting thing about it is that if you want to achieve anything in life, whether it's purchasing something or a fitness goal or anything, you can achieve anything as long as you are willing to put in the required amount of work. It's nonsense to think that you can achieve anything without doing the work. That's absolute nonsense. It simply won't happen. If you want to achieve something, put in the required amount of work. A good way to gauge the amount of work that is required is very simple. You have to work harder than the other people that can't achieve it, okay, that are not achieving that. So let's say that there's this group of people over here, they all want to be able to buy an Audi R8, but they can't afford one, and they're working this hard, okay? So in order for you to purchase one, if you want to purchase one, you have to work this hard. You have to work harder than those people that cannot achieve it, that cannot achieve the goal. It's literally that simple. That's the easiest way to gauge the amount of work that is required. And if you want to be safe, if you have to work this hard, work this hard. So work harder than you have to, and you will ensure that you will be able to achieve the goal regardless of what hardships you face. And that's basically it. You can really achieve anything in life. You just have to be willing to put in the work. I wanted to buy an Audi R8. That was one of my goals. And I worked hard enough that now I can actually set a timeline for the purchase. And that timeline is 5 years. Now, I plan on filming the entire process when the time comes. But I do plan on doing a few things before I actually purchase the Audi R8. I plan on test driving one. I plan on going into a dealership and looking at one, taking a look at the specs, and maybe even pricing one out with a specific set of options, color, and so forth, okay? So I will be filming that entire process, so stay tuned to my YouTube channel, and I will definitely be filming the entire process as I work my way to actually buying an Audi R8. So stay tuned, and that's basically it. I just wanted to make this video to tell you that I'm going to buy an Audi R8 in 5 years. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.